Oh, we're live again. And hopefully this time it's actually working. Hey, Justin. What's going on? Hey, Jason, you're back too. Yeah. Just having a little lunch with everybody. Not much, Cody, just having some lunch with everybody. That's how you do it. You just get yourself some lunch, especially if you're so there's this Vietnamese place in Utah nearby called Cafe Trang. Really good, simple, cheap eats. So we have these Vietnamese spring rolls. I got this one filled with a honey glazed grilled pork. We have Vietnamese egg rolls that they cut up. Comes with a like a vinegary like chili sauce. And for a main, we have a honey glazed grilled pork banh mi. So they basically toast a baguette, put like cilantro, some pickled radish, carrots, cucumber, and everything. So got to bite into that. Mm. Mm. But Jason was telling me it's basically almost dinner time for them. So time to relax, Cody. New in a barrel for which gun? Which airsoft replica, I guess I should say. Last time I brought a gun onto the live stream, we got taken down. The SR-25. Unicorn, Prometheus. I'm trying to think what other ones are there. I don't know if Mad Bull still makes inner barrels, actually. Yeah. Did you get the 6.03, 6.01? Cody, if you don't mind my asking, like where are you? Like I'm here in Utah and it's Louis. How does Louisiana not have great food? I mean, I feel like every state has those parts where the food is just bomb. Like some good Cajun food, some Bayou food. And I don't really say this as a jest, Justin, but like alligator or crocodile. Last time I had alligator, it was so good. Prepared really simply, just they cut the tail, fried it up, and it was So good. Found if you can play Kentucky. Trying to think. I mean, the obvious joke is Kentucky Fried Chicken, but like, I know they have the Derby dressing from Kentucky. I'm not a salad guy. Shoot, Jason, I'm trying to think. What Kentucky foods do I know of? Ooh, frozen custard. If you find good frozen custard, don't pass it up. Like, ranch is the classic. I still don't like ranch. Like, coming to Utah where they basically drink it by the bottle, I do not get it. Like, I get why the flavor is attractive to people. I just how much people love it, I'll never understand. Like, it is beyond me. Like, at work, we sell like a I think it's 13 and a half or 14 and a half. I think it's 14 ounces, 14-ounce bottle of ranch. And people will buy it by the droves. Every weekend, we have to put out bottles upon bottles upon bottles of this stuff. It's a house made ranch. We do all our dressings in house. Really cheesy recipe, like super simple. If I could tell what it was without getting in trouble, let's just say the secret's not so hidden. But we did just end up signing a clause uh, a week or two ago about like company recipes and secrets. Like, we're no longer allowed to give those out. Cody, you too? Nice. That's how I do it, Justin. If I have a salad, it's very simple, like dressing. Like, yeah, balsamic vinegar, some olive oil. Yeah, that's about it usually for me. So, Cody, are you chef, front of house, back of house, prep? What do you do? Right now, I'm a kitchen manager, so chef, nice. Either that or you're calling me chef. But Big Mac sauce, yeah. No, they revealed that a long time ago. Good for them, at least. Hmm. Like, Thousand Island or not, they do not like McDonald's is such a huge business, regardless of the recipe or any bad experience you may have. Like, they're just an unstoppable monster right now. Chef, cook, it's tough depending on what school you're from, I guess. Like, I never went to culinary school, but I know that working in kitchens, there's been that kind of disparity between the term chef and cook in terms of what even like people in the industry have been willing to call it. Like, I know for my company, they're actually call everybody who are considered quote unquote cooks, they call them chefs, but they're trying to actually change that title now in order to better delineate a hierarchy within the kitchen. Um, yeah, seriously, a lot of places you go to don't have oil and vinegar anymore. Like, the salad bar we have at work, we are one of the few places that actually carries 6 different types of dressings as well as oil and balsamic vinegar. Likewise, Cody. Everything that I know is flat out only from working in and out of kitchens and then learning from people that have. Hey, Airsoft GI, what's up? Uh, they did. They knocked out Trinity's back window on the venue, and it looks like they might have damaged the frame because, and I just learned this recently. We were talking to her parents about it. Apparently, if you need to get into a car really, really easily, you're supposed to hit the edges. So it looks like the frame on one of the edges, that's where they bashed in. And yeah, it was crazy because we saw glass from the back window all the way to the front. It's okay. Like, it sucks that it happened, and like Trinity was even saying that, like, as we were walking to the back after getting called from the front desk to the car, she's like, "Is this even real life? Like, this, like, you never expect it to happen to you, but it did." And I'm just glad that it was only those two bags. Like, we still had our cooler, we still had our duffel and our plate carriers, so we still had a good amount of our like gear left, including our face mask. Oh, through a book, I have to be shown to do it myself to learn. Cody, I'm very similar to that. Like, especially with cooking, it's easy if you just give me the demonstration. Hotel get on camera? No, unfortunately, the hotel does not have any cameras whatsoever on their lots. They have a security guard patrolling around, but I guess he was off duty at the time, but Cody, it's all good. I mean, like I said, sucks that it happens, but we had a great time. We had a blast. We have stories to tell. Like, I think that to me is how I like to think of it, is we have, good or bad, like, life is interesting, and it's moments like that that really gives more to your life and situation. Like, they give, like, you read a book, you watch a movie, you listen to a song, and you're always trying to, you want things to be interesting, and to just have everything go so blasé or smoothly in life, like, good or bad, like, these things, like, how you take it as a human being can really affect and change how the rest of your day, the rest of your life can go. So it's just like, like, okay, great. There's little hiccups now, especially trying to get home. We had to, like, try and find a glass place. We're trying to find a way to possibly get it repaired the same day, only to find out how exclusive the venue shape is. So that part sucked, And then we could not hear each other whatsoever because of we got a dust tarp and duct taped all that to the back. So, yeah, East Coast. I can't wait to find out the information for that. So that way, Trinity, I can hopefully head out there too for that one. That one will probably have to fly for, just because driving that 12 hours might be the limit for us. Like, we were dying, especially coming into Reading Thursday night. It was like, Friday morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. We were just so out of it, like, trying to dance in the car, basically belting, screaming out whatever song came on the shuffle. Oh, yeah. You got to be. Actually, let me try this with the vinegar sauce. I think it would be too. In the weirdest way, Jason, I miss East Coast Chinese food. For some reason, I cannot get that same flavor or taste unless I'm on the East Coast. Like just being able to get fried chicken wings, boneless spare ribs from a Chinese takeout place, like these cheap backwater places. Oh my God. Oh, you guys are in Cincinnati. I didn't know that. Come to think of it, I don't think I ever realized that Kentucky was in Cincinnati. I'm really bad with geography. I thought Portugal was in South America. Oh yeah, in May. That sounds absolutely like drenched, drenched in sweat. Couple really good Chinese places. What about a buffet? There's a lot to be had at a good Chinese buffet as well. Mm. Ooh, Kentucky Speedway. Don't think I've ever heard of the Kentucky Speedway. Oh, Chinese buffet for your birthday. Very nice. Texas used to crap weather we have in the South. The only weather I'm used to from the South was when I was in Georgia for a spell. That was really humid, like way more humid even than New York. So I'm assuming that Kentucky Speedway is more for cars than horses, right? Maybe. Florida is worse for heat. The last I remember taken away from Florida is the water quality. I didn't believe it when my in-laws took me to Disney World for the first time. They were like, "Oh yeah, like Florida water is terrible. We definitely need to pick up water bottles." I was like, "How bad could it be?" It was pretty bad. Oh, NASCAR. Gotta get some more of the sauce. To the Anderson Field, Jester? Mm. Could have seen her, could have seen us, played. Um, I get that. Like when we thought that they were going to do it in March, it wasn't going to happen. We got lucky that they put it in April for us. Or I guess for us, we got lucky. Something like that. Come on. And one of the, I guess, sensible but like annoying things about the place I work, you have to wait a year to be able to start accruing PTO. I believe it was that or sick time. I can't remember which one it was. It's like I get it, especially with the current issues we have with retention. Like just so many people that have literally like applied just to be able to get a loan. Like they'll do the paperwork, they'll come to orientation, they'll maybe do a shift, but just gonna sprinkle this up real quick. And then they're gone. Like my fry cook basically just up and decided to leave. Like no call, no show, no replies, text messages, basically blocked on the phone, nothing. So make all 3 B boards and play with everyone in the community. Cody, if you're able to do that, that would be awesome. Like seriously, everybody is so no kidding, Cody. Like, and what's worse is that I'm trying to actually fight with the company to try and get more pay as a whole. Like there's a lot of us at our managerial level that are trying to actually get people to not only join in, but like we're trying to assist the company with its retention / perspective, I guess. Like a lot of us do believe even that our lead salad bar person gets underpaid by a lot. And quite a few of the directors also feel the same, but it's all just logistics of business. Like that's the worst and annoying but sensible thing, where it's like one decision gets made, but how does it affect everything else? Like they used to give, well, they still do, but they give the managers of the company, the departmental managers as well as the directors, the ability that I think there's 4 to 6 holidays over the year where we can actually have a half day. Like we can technically be scheduled for it and we're all salaried and such, but we can actually do a half day and not lose anything. And it's like cool. And like we're supposed to schedule everybody short shifts and everything. But if they're willing to stay the full 8 or more, like they're more than welcome to. But the company actually decided that they're actually going to start doing pay and a half for the majority of the holidays across the year. And then for the salaried managers, they actually gave us, because they know that we can't always leave on the half days on holidays, that they want to give us at least 3 extra PTO days, which it's still something, but at the accrual rate for PTO that I have, it's getting harder and harder to actually use it. 213. Yeah, no. That was a Jester, Jason. Yeah, I do think that there should be another event in the middle of the country. I think that's one of the big things that Airsoft GI sounded like that's what they were trying to head towards for the future. I mean, I think that the Backstreet Boys concert kind of stopped a lot of things, a lot of plans in motion for a lot of people. So hopefully, they would be able to get things going again. And, like, I think that's why the turnout at the Coastal Front was so great, because, they got to meet the field owners. They loved it. The turnout was great, because like, of course, when you try and do an event, I feel like, you want to be able to make it worthwhile for everybody. You don't just want like 4 or 5 people turning up, The Anderson Field, Juster? Yeah. But it's still a really good turnout. I mean, I think when we all lined up on the Empire side, there was at least 50 to 60 that I saw. And so, assuming at least 120 on altogether, the field wasn't too bad for that amount of people. Honestly, like I didn't feel like it was crowded or anything. Hey, Cutter, what's up? HTK in Indiana. I haven't heard of HTK. 1,500 people, Jester. 1,500. Like that is a lot. Like, is it a Milsim event? Is it just a normal airsoft game? Like what's nothing yet, Cutter. We are still doing the paperwork and such. I'm trying to contact them. Just slowly figuring things out. Oh, Milsim and RPG. I'm assuming role play game, not rocket propelled grenades. I mean, that's true. Either one would be fun. Oh, thanks, Cutter. Yeah, we were just in the hotel room. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. We're just trying to do final checks, and we're just like, all right, we can finally do a loadout video. Like, it's been so long in the making that we've been wanting to do this. Let's get this done. Oh, yeah. RPG, Milsim, even Milsim Light RPG. Like, that's why I like Swamp Snipers, Balahack videos. I just have my own personal, like, not personal, but like my own gripes, I guess, with some of the stuff that he does during his games. But is what it is. Oh, just the wonton shooting, where it's like uh, he'll be with his group and they'll just be like doing like normal stuff, and then they'll just start causing like a ruckus, which it's good for the camera and like it livens up the event and such. But then it's just like the whole like, oh no, why'd you guys shoot at me? I'm just like, ugh, swampy. Why? I still love his videos, and I think he seems like a really cool guy. But just like when they literally were talking to one of the refs at one of their Wild West events, they of course had to reframe everything that they're the ones that got ambushed instead of actually being the ones that ambushed other people. Kaylee, Stitch, what's up? Hope you're good. I'm just eating lunch. So thanks for stopping by. We're just hanging out, chatting. Oh, no. Yeah, it is a bit of a late lunch. It is like 3:44. for me. Babysit that printer. New phone. Ooh, nice. It's gotta be good. I feel like any new phone you get these days is like always check out how good this new camera is. So, ooh, 160 acres. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, funds are the hardest part. Like, that's what we want to do too here in Utah. But okay, 600K. Yeah, that'll you gotta put the time in for that. Mm. You'll be getting some messages. Yeah, the liability insurance, I can't imagine. Especially depending on where you're actually like, I don't know. Like, I haven't looked into it, but like, would it cost more if like you're in a wooded area versus like maybe like a construction zone? Because that's where Trinity and I played last year here in Utah, Operation Hardline. It was a literal ghost town with construction equipment and everything still there because the owner of the land is actually trying to fix up the place. So it's rickety stairs and steel pipes and beams everywhere just laying around. Excuse me. Just replying back to a message. And unfortunately, Trinity had to go back to work today. So, like your waiver or, jeez, everybody's getting back to me so quickly right now. Hmm. Yeah, I think for a limited liability corporation, my friend, oh, well, maybe Jesse, like he was telling me that for his LLC, he only needed to get like $100 a day. I mean, not a day, $100 a year, like as in a sale or something like that. The foregrip, Jason. Oh, that's probably around the time when I froze. But yeah, no, that thing looks awesome. Like you're saying, you're doing a redesign, like for the overall look, or is it the shape of the logo? Or see, that's good to know. Oh, okay. Different look now. See, Trinity and I have been debating whether or not we're gonna LLC wardens, but we're not really sure what to do with it. But we do want to hold on to the name regardless. Something to look into, especially if we did get a field open. Okay. Like custom built around the like a specific handguard or I'm almost done with this. We'll see you when you get back, Jester. I mean, I'm almost done with this, so I'll probably hang around and do my vape for a little bit. Well, I feel like I always do these eating live streams around the same time too. You know, I don't know how those people who do these for a living can get full while eating. I thought about doing the taco challenge again, but the place was closed. Four more hours, Jason. Like, gotta get yourself some tacos. Like, legit. I love tacos so much in any cultural form. Like, it's worth it. Like, Trinity and I actually found this Filipino place in Reading that actually had pork adobo tacos. And because it had cilantro, Trinity hates cilantro. So they were all mine. And they were solid. Like the pork was actually really tender. The seasonings were on point. Good balance of the like a sharp acidity from the onions with the fat of the pork. Like it actually really did good. Soft shell taco filled with Kahlua smoked pork. If I could stand Kahlua, I would. Drank too much of it during a time of my life. So the taste isn't so great for me anymore. Too many White Russians and Black Russians. Yeah, DJ, what's up? Hey, yeah, no, the first one froze, so we started back up. So, oh, not the alcohol. So, like, oh, so I mean, maybe you can explain that to me. Actually, I've heard that term often, especially when looking at Hawaiian places. What is the difference in either the cooking process or the seasonings that makes it the Kahlua or Kahlua? Kahlua. You can put a lot of things on your meat. Don't get me wrong. Liquid smoke. I'm very picky with smoked meats, though. Hey, coffee. Like you just don't like the taste cutter, or like at all. Like tea, I got matcha right here. Matcha green tea. Matcha green tea, smoked. Well, not smoked. Matcha green tea, slow cooked pork. I'm curious of how that would taste. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, DJ. Like, thank you for the love to Baby and Trinity. Like, we're just hanging in there, you know. Like, Trinity's back at work right now. I still have the day off, so I'm just kind of hanging out. Figured, I got some food. Uh, for the most part, other people are busy, so I'm kind of like, why not do another live stream of me eating, just lunch, hanging out. 50 minutes. Suppressor 4 hours, 45. Gameplay 5 hours each. 4 groups suppressor by 8 hours for other suppressor. Holy crap. So you got that thing running nonstop. Like, it looks like at least for a day. And that's assuming everything goes well. I totally get that, Gunner. It's the same way for me with ranch. Pork roll in a pressure cookie, Hawaiian sea salt, huli huli liquid smoke, or a huli huli liquid smoke if you shop with Hawaiian goods. I don't know if we actually have one here in Utah. That's a good question. I really got to try that, though. I usually do my pork shoulder in the just in the oven. But I've heard a lot of good things about the pressure cooker, and we finally got an air fryer, so that's going to be fun once we finally use it. Very picky about smoking meat and barbecue. No, seriously, it's tough. I feel like a lot of times people overcook it, overseason, underseason, dry it out, especially with smoking meats. Like, I think because I feel like there was a culinary movement, or I think sometime within the past decade, where everybody was doing smoked meats and barbecue was making a huge resurgence. Of course, with the Traegers, the pellets, the smoke machines, everything, and a lot of the more accessible foods for people were flat out just nothing but smoke. Like, you couldn't taste the meat, you could taste smoke. You couldn't taste any seasonings, you taste smoke. And it just overwhelmed everything. And it's just like, why is this place getting such good reviews? Why is this place like so highly regarded when the food itself is just smoke? Like, that's one thing I could never understand, and I couldn't get. I mean, once again, I'm just some random dude. So, but that's just my opinion. Good list of stuff to print. Welcome back, Jester. Hey, bro, scum, pure scum. Didn't let it get you down. Y'all bounce back and very sure. That's true. It's true, DJ. Like, we are constantly. I'm sorry you have to see me wipe my nose like this, but I don't know. I just feel like for wardens especially, like, this is me. What's up? Like, you're gonna see me do that kind of stuff. But yeah, like, we're looking at what new product we can get, what kind of new loadouts we can get, builds, guns, AEGs, replicas, I should say, just to try and bring it back, and like I was saying in the video that we dropped last night, like, I try to frame it in the fact that, fanfic, why not? Rebel's a little jelly, so they needed some new equipment. So, of course, they got to hit us up. And so, yeah. Hey, if anybody wants to head out to Backbreaker or whatever they call Operation East Coast, and you go get those Rebels for us for taking these prototypes and whatnot, hey, like, kudos to you guys. But what's missed a few. Air fryer all the time. Dude, Jason, I hear so many good things about this thing, and we still haven't even used it. Like, it's always DoorDash. Even when we were in Reading, DoorDash. I mean, we did go out for some food, but Like it was DoorDash so easy, especially Jack in the Box late at night. Like we ended up passing out, waking up. It was like midnight. Only place that was open. Even though it was just down the street, we're just like, I don't want to leave. Writes Liquid Smoke is closest comment to find here on mainland. I wonder if my store carries it. They do carry a lot of the more nuanced stuff, or try to. So maybe they do. Yeah, definitely need Louisiana barbecue, Cody. Like seriously, like good barbecue is hard to find and come by. Like we need it. We need good barbecue. I feel like that's also just one of the big things that, from a cultural standpoint, I think a lot of different foods have soup, have something roasted, and apparently I just learned this from one of our like head chefs in the company. They were actually saying that a lot of cultures also have some kind of roll, like an egg roll type of thing. So like either being cabbage, wonton wrappers, rice papers, anything like that. Every culture seems to have something like that, and I mean, barbecue's even become such like a well-known American staple here in general. Legit luau and have cooked in the ground Kahlua pig and huli huli chicken. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yeah. Need a like in the ground cooked pork. Smoked meat, transfer to oven, cover and braise the last couple of hours. And just 12 hours of smoke can taste bitter. Oh. No, that's the thing. Gotta be slow and slow. Mayo Gang will come. Smoked prime rib recipe. Ooh. I remember doing your red wine reduction prime rib recipe cutter. That was so good. Like really. And Trinity actually isn't a big fan of like alcohol based either marinades, rubs, reduction, sauces, or the like. And she actually really enjoyed how it came out. She said like it wasn't strong at all. Rebel versus Empire. Yeah, there are still MGC4s enhanced available. You guys got to pick yours up. Like seriously, they're limited edition. I don't know who else out there right now doesn't have one. For the regulars, I think. Air fryer is a mean piece of machinery that I still have to use. Sech and Kayla, you're from Hawaii originally? I didn't know that. That's awesome. You blame Stitch for moving to California. It's not the same. It's not the same. DJ, yeah, man. If you gotta go, yeah, it's good seeing you. Seriously, all the love. Go get yourself some food too, especially if you're just getting out of work. Rubens. Ooh, yeah, the slurry marinade. Of the finished OG MGC4. Didn't you post that in the main chat, Jester? I need some chapstick. I'll be back. I'm back. Waiting for arrival. Oh yeah, I forgot. Stitch got on the second go around, which is still not available. I mean, not in a bad way. Like shipping is pretty bad right now. I feel like overseas. Jester, it's not finished yet. Could have sworn that you posted something, even just a preview pic. I could have sworn that you did. Few weeks to go. Yeah. Yeah, like 2-3 weeks, I think they said. Isn't it like 5-10? May. Along with like the pit vipers, sand vipers. Which one good thing is that at least they didn't get the Sand Viper magazine for Trinity. 519. Oh. Accessories in hand, thanks to you and Hack, right? I have no idea what you're talking about, Kaylee. Hey, Darktree, what's up? Welcome. I was just eating lunch, and now I'm just kind of hanging out with everybody. So we had some Vietnamese banh mi, spring rolls, and egg roll. So that was pretty good. Now just kind of shooting the shit. And that's going to get us taken down. But I just remembered, Justin, that, yeah, you are a rebel. You are on the rebel side. Man, see, that's what it is. That's the fanfic. Jester led a high-speed, high-tactical group in order to get these Empire prototypes out of our hands over back to their side. And now they trick it out into, they Jesterize it, and now it's working for the rebels. So for the Empire people out there, like, are we going to let that happen? We can't. I mean, I'm just playing, Jester. Like, seriously, like, like just playing. But no, like, I can't wait to see what yours looks like. But seriously, it is seriously so good to just kind of see everybody and hang with everybody right now. Like, and Jester did post his build. Thing. He did go red. That's stock and suppressor. Oh my god. That is nice. Like, that is very nice. Is it okay if I show it? Or will that get me taken down? I am so scared with YouTube's algorithm. Like, ooh. The max trigger. And then the dust cover. Jeez. Like, that is sick. Like, if my chat could actually do the Airsoft GI Discord for, and actually, I don't think anybody here watching isn't part of the Airsoft GI Discord already. So, otherwise, I'd plug it. But no, seriously, like, that is very nice, very sexy, very distinguished. Are you gonna have a cutlass with you then? Like, really pirate it up? I had my machete that I only got to draw accidentally once. Instead, like, I completely forgot actually that I had the shotgun on me when I had run out of ammo. So I was just finger gunning. Just brought out the finger guns. And in the black Oakley gloves, yeah, they look pretty dangerous. Something else as a sidearm. Curious. Hang tight, he says. Well, one of the good things is I still have this Unicorn Airsoft hop-up unit, at least. I was trying to put it into the EXA, but it wouldn't fit because I needed to make it thinner to fit into the slide. At least that's what it seemed like when I was trying to fit it. Just a Suppressor was my first major suppressor design in print. Unicorn weight loss program? Yeah, you know it. Well, you did a great job, Jason. That is nice. Do you call that the Cutlass Jester? Like, ooh. Like, that is sexy. I'm guessing that's the one you're going to wait to reveal. It holds a Bifrost in that? Dang. That's impressive how you were able to do that. Oh, G-code. I'm just double checking because I'm pretty sure that you're talking about the holster. G-code holster. In red again for different tracer inserts. Dude, that's awesome. That's like good custom work and everything. Like, that's impressive. Like, seriously. I just love seeing all the work that people do into these projects and such. Like, none of this is easy. And so just like being able to see these projects and the passion for it and just the dedication to getting it done and figuring it out, especially when problems can arise, like it's an impressive feat. The Bifrost MR and Ace Tech AT2000R. Okay, what is the M? What is the R for the Bifrost? Because I only know of the normal Bifrost. Oh, okay. Just haven't printed it yet. Green and red BBs. Okay. See, we're learning. I'm learning. Huh. This is for cutter. Interesting. See, that's going to be fun seeing all the East Coast homies just play. Like, I can't wait for the videos for that. Although I do feel bad that We brought the GoPro. I was just too lazy to hook it up to my mount. Oh, no flash effect. Okay. Like I don't know how I feel about the flash effects in general. Like I mean they're a cool addition. I just don't know, like for my own personal use, if I would care about it. I mean the reason why I got the Bifrost is just because I thought it was actually just a really cool effect, just a rainbow for the tracers as it came out. Custom inlays for the spread. That's the thing, Jason. The custom inlays, all that work, everything that you got to do into that is just so cool. Gutter, I hope you're able to. Hands down, hope you're able to. Trinity and I are going to try and go as well. So we hope to be able to go and meet all the East Coast homies. Blaster. Like Blaster Effect or the Ace Tech Blaster? Or told work I'm going. Good. They should know. You gotta represent. You gotta go out there and show the Empire what for. Warden's Crest on stock and suppressor. Maybe. You never know. Like we have been discussing whether or not we want to redesign it, since that was a small little passion project, you know, the joining of two houses together and everything. You know, did a little research, and I guess I call myself like a neo-traditionalist. So like the whole houses and everything with names and such was really cool to me and everything. So, you know, when I talked to Trinity about it, like we came up with an idea and a design for, you know, what our banner and crest might be. Check my DMs. People be sliding into my DMs. Oh. Oh. Okay, that looks like a shotgun shell for us, so it took me a second. But that is nice, especially with the bayonet. The HOJ on the stock. Or am I revealing too much? Like you guys are trying to like save it for the field, the big reveal for everybody. Like that is awesome. Jason, you know all about his parts, huh? Very, very good of you to share. I'm glad that you know you've handled those parts. So I mean, you guys just set it up. That's the thing. That's another reason why I'm just like, how am I still a kitchen manager in charge of everybody? Like, I don't know. It's just like the kitchen's like an entirely different place. Like people just set up all these jokes, and it's just like, oh, you guys cool? Okay, I'll tell the joke. You should be, Jason. Hands down. Hands down. You should be. Like, that's impressive. It is. Like, craftsmanship, the artistry, the thinking, like everything. It's so cool. Mm. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. Cutters with the little bayonet. And then the suppressor that you got going on from still in red. Like it looks aggressive. It looks nice. looked like a shotgun shell. Tacoma gun case. Is that what that one was? Because I got 2 pics of Cutter stuff. That nameplate looks great, Cutter. So is that going to be like your? I'm assuming that that's going to be for the Cutter Airsoft brand. Like when you send out your guns and stuff to the people, you can put it on the gun case because that is awesome. Like seriously, like the collaboration between the 2 of you. Like that plaque is great. But it's just another added touch. Seriously. Trying to think. Jason, do you have a YouTube channel? Because, I mean, Warden's doesn't exactly have a lot, but, I mean, like, if people want to rewatch the stream and check out your stuff, like, drop it into the chat or into the comments afterwards. Yeah, but at least it's a way to get in contact with you. You know, if that is what you would like. If like your stuff is good, more people should know about it. You know, why not? Exactly. Cutterized. Make it a household airsoft name. Cutterized guns. Jasonified, crazified, Crazy J. Trying to think. Get your airsoft gun Jasoned. Nice. YouTube, Insta, websites, just the social media blast. Crazy J's custom printed parts. I like it. Cutter's a smart guy. He is. But really need to do a few videos once I get my pews all working like I want. That's the tough part, isn't it? Trying to get them to actually work like you want. Like even the night before, I was trying to still get the bucking on the EXA to be able to just drop the BB freely, and still took a little bit. You know, I used the sandpaper and such in order to while we were still here, and then I brought it with me just in case to the hotel room just to try and test it out. Didn't fire it though. Tested out on the field first game, and it jammed. Jammed in the first game. So I draw my pistol and I'm just like, click, click, nothing. Pull the slide back. BB just locked in there. Just did his kill 11. Doesn't run on gas or battery. That's the best part about Springers. You don't got to worry about anything. Like no gas, no battery, no lobbing it was the battery gets lower, the gas gets lower. Oh, so many little extra problems. Ooh. Wonder what that one's going to go on. The one that crazy Jason just sent me. Like, that is clean. Like, that dragon logo too is just clean. Which one drops on GI? Oh, uh, uh. It's used as an inlay. An inlay meaning like what? Just to make sure I understand it correctly. I'm just so curious. I haven't seen any link. I'm checking my DMs now. Unless you're trying to post it in the chat. I don't see why I wouldn't. Like, let's see. Huh. It didn't linkify that. Yeah, it's weird. So it didn't let you send a link, and it didn't linkify Airsoft GI's link. I don't know. Maybe I just don't have enough clout yet. Maybe YouTube's just like, nah. They don't need those functions. But it was absolutely great hanging out with everybody today. Thanks for coming in, watching me eat, and just hang out and everything. Really appreciate that. Appreciate all of you. But I think I'm gonna just go take a post-lunch nap. But getting a couple more. Oh, there's his YouTube. Crazy Jason. Oh, it does say I am subscribed. Yeah, it's just been a minute since you posted. That's why. And I don't really check my Warden's account too often unless I'm posting something. That's the reason why it takes us forever to actually reply to everybody's comments. And then from Jester. Wait, are they bringing that suppressor, or are they bringing just a full gun, Jester? Because that looks nice. Oh, it's a package deal. Yeah, best of Trinity. I'll let her know. Stitch and Kaylee. I'll see you later. Well, I'll talk to you later, Jason. You have a good one, Dark Tree. See the comments from last night's video that you posted. Yeah, I'll take a look. But thank you, everybody. And we'll talk to you later. Catch you next time.